Breaking news now. Rigathi Gachagua has exposed how President William Ruto is allegedly earning 5 shillings per litre of a consignment of the fuel of 2.5 billion Kenya shillings. Now, again, he has said that the Speaker of the National Assembly should convene a meeting immediately to discuss the matters that are affecting our economy right now, or else there will be mass action. Now, I'm going to be giving you some communication from the taxi hailing online drivers, because for them also I'm hearing some kind of rumor that they will want the fare to be hiked so as to be as commensurate with the fuel increase of prices. Stay tuned.
She wants fuel increase to be up to 40 shillings, and it will happen in the next few weeks. Per litre, it will go up to 40 shillings or even beyond. The only way to stabilize prices is for William Ruto to do away with the 8% VAT and to remove the 7 shillings, which is fuel levy. But he doesn't want, because he wants profit. So we are calling him out. You have taken over every business in this country. You have put people in custody because they are bringing competition to your business. And the DCI is being used now to deal with competitors. You remember the other day, in the Nairobi Railway City, they arrested people and deported them because they were in competition with CRBC, which is a proxy for William Ruto.
Mr. William Ruto will earn a profit of Kenya shillings 5 per every litre consumed by the people of Kenya, or the equivalent of 2.5 billion Kenya shillings, from the 500 million litres to be supplied for the region's consumption. Since the inception of the so-called G2G agreement, Mr. William Ruto has earned a cool 30 billion shillings in profit from the supply of petroleum products to the region. The team leader of this oil scandal is William Ruto, Felix Koskei, and the abroad-based expert, the CS for Energy and Petroleum, Mr. Opiyo Wandayi. And a local company, which is a nominee of the International Oil Companies IOCs, awarded under the so-called G2G framework. While the crisis in the Middle East brought about the conflict of the USA and Iran, William Ruto saw a big business opportunity to fleece Kenyans, as he has always done. Kenyans will recall the Brazil maize scandal of 2009, when William Ruto was the Minister for Agriculture, and he was fired by the then Prime Minister, the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Truly, you can't change the character of a man. In the so-called G2G arrangement, Gulf Energy, William Ruto's proxy, via a letter dated 21st March 2026, addressed with then PS State Department of Petroleum, Mr. Liban Mohammed, confirmed their inability to supply fuel and triggered a delivery default. Note that Gulf Energy supplies 4 out of 6, or 67% of the monthly fuel cargoes, leaving the other 5 oil marketing companies to supply the balance of 20%, or 2 cargoes imported under the so-called G2G framework. Since the IOCs in the so-called G2G framework agreement could not evacuate fuel through Strait of Hormuz and had communicated their inability to perform their contractual obligations, triggering a delivery default, the 3 government officers invoked relevant provisions of the Petroleum Importation Regulations 2023 and implemented a government directive issued by the National Security Council Committee via the letter dated 9th March 2026, reference number OP CAB 3/55A, to explore and implement strategies to diversify petroleum import sources beyond single region, reducing dependency and enhancing national energy security. As such, the above decision was implemented. On 18th March 2026, the State Department of Petroleum, a meeting of the Vessel Alignment Committee, which was chaired by one Joseph Wafula, was held to review the supply position and replenishment plan. The meeting was attended by 13 local oil marketing companies. During this meeting, it was recognized that there is a likely shortage or supply of petroleum products, and in accordance with Clause 21, Petroleum Import Regulations 2023, the 13 oil marketing companies were invited to submit an expression of interest for the emergency supply of contingency fuel stocks for delivery on or before 28th to 30th March 2026. It is important to note that only 4 of the 13 oil marketing companies submitted their bids within the stipulated timeframe. The awards for the supply of emergency contingency stocks was duly awarded to the 2 lowest technically compliant oil marketing board bidders, with the condition that the supply required a quality waiver from Kenya National Bureau of Standards, KEBS.
So regarding that April review of fuel prices, sorry, I'm receiving that news now because I was asleep. And it's shocking how diesel is the one which has gone quite up than petrol. We are used to seeing petrol going up. So petrol has gone up with 28 to 29 shillings, around there. So it will be retailing at 206.97 or 98, around thereabout. And then we'll be having diesel, which again has gone up by 40 to 41 shillings. So it's going to be retailing at around 206.84, which, okay, for me, I don't know. I have a mixed reaction on that, but I'm still wondering why the prices of fuel have gone up. But anyway, tutaambiwa Strait of Hormuz, but it's okay.
So in the next 3-4 weeks, mafuta itapanda na zaidi ya 40 shillings kuendelea mbele. So na ikipanda, fare itapanda. Kila kitu itapanda. Sasa wewe William Ruto umetajirika. Sasa hii utajiri mingi ni ya nini? Si umeumiza sisi ya kutosha. Tafadhali tosheka na ile umepata. Hiyo inatosha wewe. Sasa hii ya mafuta umesema iongezwe hata ifike pesa ngapi?
Breaking news now. Brigadier Gachagua has exposed how President William Ruto is allegedly earning 5 shillings per litre of a consignment of the fuel of 2.5 billion Kenya shillings. Now, again, he has said that the Speaker of the National Assembly should convene a meeting immediately to discuss the matters that are affecting our economy right now, or else there will be mass action. Now, I'm going to be giving you some communication